Hey, um, let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. But anyways, this is my video blog on guys who date that are divorced and married and separated. Okay. Me and some friends been talking, and we were like, what's with all these married, divorced, separate guys? You know what I'm saying? Trying to date and be in the single circle. Like, why y'all can't stay in your own circle or just go home and work it out with your wives and leave the single people that's trying to like, find happiness alone. Like, we was just talking like, is it really so serious that we just might have to get a public records account and like type your name in to make sure that you know what I'm saying everybody we date just type their name in and make sure that they're not married or secretly divorced or you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. Me, I've run into a lot of people that were I dated one guy for like a few weeks and he was like married and I'm like, okay, like how are you going out on dates and staying out till like 1 and 2 a.m. and she's not asking you no questions. Like I'm like, how? I don't understand. And then one guy I dated him for a while. We dated for like 2 months, going on 3 months, and he was he was doing everything right. Like I was happy. I mean, he might have been a lie, but I was happy. I got whatever I wanted. Um, he showed affection. He was romantic. He was respectful. He opened our doors. He never fussed with me, cussed me, nothing. Um, he would always talk about, having a future and all that other stuff, even though it was a lie. Um, but eventually, um, us women were gonna be like, okay, we've been dating for a while. Just think it's time to make it official, blah blah blah. Then when it went to that, it's like, okay, um, it's like a total 360, and like after 2 months, I was like, I'm ready to make things official, because we're about to be dating going on 3 months, and I feel like we know enough about each other to just, be together with each other, even though anyway that was the mutual agreement. But anyway, you know, so I sent him a Facebook friend request, and he was like, I don't be on there much, so, and I haven't really deleted my ex's photos or whatever, and I haven't had time to go through and delete them. Okay, pause on that. What I just touched. Okay, we're gonna go back to when we first met, and we went and got little ice cream dates and stuff like that. When I first was talking to this guy, he was like, my ex, my ex, my ex, my ex. He never said my ex-wife, my ex, nothing. It was just my ex. So I'm thinking, okay, ex-girlfriend, cool. You know, okay, they didn't take you for granted, didn't appreciate nothing, like to argue. Okay, common scenario. But one day one of my friends was getting married, and I was like, I was talking about her, how she got married, and all the other stuff, and I was like, I never been married before, but I've been engaged. It just didn't happen all the way to marriage because I didn't feel like it, didn't feel like it was gonna last. So I was like, hey, no, nah. But anyways, so I was like, have you ever been married? And I probably should ask this question on the first date, but I felt like if we were talking about relationships, maybe you should just, came out with it. But anyways, he was like, yeah, I've been married twice, and I'm like, well, twice, really, really? And he was like, yeah, I've been married twice, and um, I just, I'm married for the wrong reasons and stuff. And I was like, okay, okay. And the whole time I'm like, this man, don't tell me after I catch feelings that he was married twice. So I'm like, okay. So I'm kind of like, dang, should I just be like, I'm out? Because, normally when a person's been married twice and neither marriage only lasts, and I kid you not, I found out that each one of his marriages only lasted a year. And the second marriage, which he was currently still in, I'm thinking, okay, divorces are finalized. He's like, oh, I gotta pay out spousal support and all this other stuff. Now, found out when I, was fussing about Facebook and stuff like that. He's like, oh, my divorce isn't finalized, and you're already trying to show me off to people, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, wait a minute, divorce not finalized. Like I didn't know that, and I'm like, okay, he should have said this like way when the second date. You should have said that. You should have put everything on the table. Like, look, I'm gonna be honest. So. Another thing, we were both on a dating site, and he lied about something stupid, like far as girls that he was talking to prior to talking to me. When he was talking to me, he stopped talking to him, but he was still communicating with him. He was like, "Oh, I don't like big girls," and oh, they send me friend requests, but I just add, friend requests. So after me and him broke up and everything, I figured, I just want to know how much he lied. But anyways, when I found out these girls had his number, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Screenshots get niggas in trouble nowadays. Yeah, they getting you in trouble nowadays. So you better watch it when you lie because screenshots getting y'all in trouble. Like for real. Anyways, yeah, back to the Facebook thing after that, and it's like, okay, next day, I think we should take a step back, at least until I get my stuff together and all the other stuff. And I'm like, okay, I don't think you should give up that easy, but okay. So whole weekend I don't really hear from him, and then that Sunday, because it was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this text saying do not message me anymore, that I'm back with my wife, and I'm like, wait a minute, you said that, that's when I found out the divorce was finalized, and everything just kept just you know spilled out, and I'm like, wow, okay, like 4 or 7 days ago it was, oh, I miss you, can't wait to see you, blah blah blah, this and this, and I'm like, he had like three chances to walk away if he wanted it to work with his wife, or whatever. But he chose otherwise, and there's been times where I was like, did you change your mind? He's like, no, I wouldn't do that to you, blah blah blah. And it's like, what I'm saying, you could have been said something early in. Well, I just started feeling this way. Oh yeah, sure, you just something fell out of the sky and it's like, oh, I miss my wife. I think I'll go work it out now. Those guys know exactly what they be doing or whatever. They get tired of being with whoever they with and they want something new. And then when the person is trying to push for more, they go back and try to work stuff out because I knew he wasn't. I knew he had to be at least separated from her because they didn't live together. I'd been to where he said they didn't live together, but I don't know how you're gonna try to work out a marriage and you're not in the same place. But yeah, I just want to say, separated, divorced. Y'all need to leave the single people alone because we really entitled all the lies. And me, I have a public records account. I ain't playing because I'm sick and tired of it. Every single time they lie, they lie badly and lie about stuff they don't even have to. And another thing, they have sites for you guys. Like if you want to find a friend, a sex friend, or somebody to date with no strings attached, they have sites for those things with women who don't have any morals and don't mind doing stuff like that. But people who are honest and actually looking for love, looking to be in a relationship, looking to be committed to somebody, You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to leave those people alone because y'all are messing it up for everybody else. There are people that are giving y'all their all, and then when they get hurt and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to give their all anymore because it's like, dang, I got hurt. I don't want to put myself out there no more. It's like y'all messed it up for everybody else. Like, cause I've had people like that women do it too, not just men. But I just seen it be men a lot lately. But yeah, they mess up the men, and then we try to date them, and it's like they're bruised, and it's like all they fall for after that is the crazy women. So it's like, yeah, y'all just leave the single people alone, stay in y'all own lane. That's all I want to say. That's all I want to put out there. Divorce, separated, married, stay in your lane. Leave the single people lane alone. Go on out there on your own highway. That's all I'm saying. All right. Point taken. Point across. Peace.